dear students. I hope you all are fine and now you are settled down for today's English class. Students, let's start our today's class with some informative stuff. Let's talk about noun first of all that remain always singular and few nouns that remain always plural. I know that the list is so long, but today let's learn few of them. Noun that always remains singular: news, mathematics, homework, business, progress, physics, furniture, money, salt, water, information, knowledge, etc. I have written etc. here because the list does not end here. The list is so long. Now let's know about some nouns that remain always plural. Contents, spectacles, pants, trousers, binoculars, headphones, sunglasses, earrings, premises, congratulations, and surroundings. These are the nouns which always remain singular and these are the nouns which always remain plural. Now students, let's come to our today's topic, which is poem 3, Home They Brought Her Warrior Dead. It is written by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Let's know about the poem first of all. Further we will go on the explanation part. So Home They Brought Her Warrior Dead is a poem written by the poet Alfred Lord Tennyson about the grief of a warrior's wife. The poem is about grief which is so deep that the person who is mourning cannot cry. The body of the dead warrior was brought at home, yet the wife showed no reaction because she was in that much shock that she did not even give any kind of reaction to it. The women around her said she should cry, otherwise she will die. If she does not weep, definitely it would be very injurious to her. So they try to get her to cry. First, they try to get her to cry by praising the warrior, calling him true friend and a noble foe. But it doesn't work. She did not move a little bit. She does not give any kind of reaction towards the praising of the dead warrior. Next, a woman removes the cloth covering the face of the warrior, hoping that this will make her cry, but it doesn't. Finally, a 90-year nurse places their child on her knee, and the tears come tumbling around. The tears come tumbling down. She says she will live for her child, and here only then that nurse, that 90-year-old nurse, was able to make that wife cry. Now let's read the poem in detail and know about how the poet is portraying the condition, the mental approach of dead warrior's wife.
Poem 3, Home They Brought Her Warrior Dead. Warrior means a person who is actively engaged in a battle. Read this tragic poem about the loss felt by the family of a war hero. Tragic means causing great sadness. In this poem, we are going to read that when the warrior died, how his family members reacted. Especially, this is a poem which revolves around his wife. When she saw that warrior was dead and the dead body was brought at home, She was not even able to react onto that. She got that much shocked. She got numb. She neither swooned nor uttered a single word. So let's read. Home they brought her warrior dead. She nor swooned nor uttered cry. When the dead body was brought at home, she is referred to his wife here. She did not get faint. She did not even cry. All her maidens watching said, she must weep or she will die. All her maidens, the young ladies, young women who were in his house when they saw that Warrior's wife, she was not crying, then they said that she must weep or she will die. Then they praised him soft and low. Then they started praising the warrior. That might be after listening to the praise, after listening to these words about the warrior, she will be able to cry. She will be able to cry. Called him worthy to be loved. He was such a person who only deserved love in his life, truest friend and noblest foe. He was a true friend, and to whomsoever he was an enemy, even to them he was so noble. Yet she neither spoke nor moved. Even after listening to those words about the warrior, she neither spoke nor moved. Stole a maiden from her place, lightly to the warrior stepped, took the face cloth from the face, yet she neither moved nor wept. Then a maid came forward, she took the face cloth from his face. Even after looking at the face of the warrior, the lady did not cry. The maiden thought that after seeing the face of the warrior, that now he is no more, he cannot be alive, he cannot speak, might be that grief would be enough for the lady to cry. But even then, she neither moved nor wept. Wept is the second form of weep, which means cry. Rose, a nurse of 90 years, when all the things were done, the face was shown, the appreciation was also there. Then at last, Rose, a nurse of 90 years, a nurse was there who was 90 years old, set his child upon her knee. She put their child upon her knee, and after seeing the child in his lap in on her knees, like summer tempest came her tears. A violent storm of tears came in his eyes. Sweet my child, I live for thee. Thee means you, it's a poetic term. And after seeing the child in her lap, she said that, my child, I will live for you. So, students, this was all about the poem which you have to prepare, which you have to read, and make sure the words which have been underlined and meanings have been written, you will surely write them in your book. Now further, let's talk about the rhyming scheme. You can see that, students, in front of every line I have written A, B, A, B. Actually, the poets write their poems in different styles, in different rhyming schemes. Sometimes the rhyming scheme is of A, B, B, sometimes A, B, A, B. And how can we identify the rhyming scheme? Look at the first sentence, warrior dead. Then look at the second sentence, nor uttered cry. We have to listen to the sound of last words of the sentence to understand the rhyming scheme. There is no rhyming in dead and cry, but there is a rhyming in dead and said, cry and die. So if first and third line, second and fourth line rhyme simultaneously, their last word sound is same, then AB rhyming scheme has been applied here, and this whole poem is written in the same rhyming scheme. In second paragraph also, see students, 1 2 3 4 four lines are there. First line, soft and low, noblest foe, low, foe. These words rhyme together. First and third, loved, moved, second and fourth. So in the same way, same rhyming scheme is there, AB, AB. In next paragraph, place, face, stepped, whacked. The same rhyming scheme is applicable here too. Last paragraph, years, tears, knee, thee. So if first and third lines rhyme together and second and fourth lines rhyme together, then AB rhyming scheme is there. I hope you all have understood the poem, students. Make sure that you will be reading the poem, and the same things which I have mentioned on the page you will also mention. It will be easy for you to read it further to understand more. Thank you, children.